Okay, are we ready? Give me your best clap. Tomas Ahlbeck. Sorry, I forgot your intro song. Woo!
Yeah, the guy that she was talking about, he couldn't make it tonight. so they sent me instead. Yeah. You know that one? It's a good song though. I don't write song texts like that anymore. So I'm gonna start off with some bad news. Our kid's rabbit died.
Oh.
Yeah. But the good news is that our robotic lawnmower works just fine. Yeah, you got that one. That's nice. So I'm going to talk. There was someone from Småland here, right? Where in Småland?
Kalmar.
No, Kalmar. Yeah, but I live outside of Kalmar, on Öland. You know what Öland is?
Yeah.
You have a lot to do if you live in Kalmar. It's a good part. Now that we don't have this sugar mill anymore in Malmö, and you don't smell like shit anymore. Yeah. But so anyway, so hello to Kalmar.
Woo!
Yeah. So well, I have a son that was going to start go to high school in Kalmar. In Kalmar. It's not Kalmar, it's Kalmar. Yeah, without the R's. Kalmar. He was going to study there at the high school in Kalmar. And he came to me and said, Dad, I don't know what I'm going to study because I don't know what I want to do when I leave school. And I said, you can study whatever you want. You're never going to get a job anyway. You're just too stupid for that. So we took this course catalog and we put it in the bookshelf at home. And we threw darts at it like this. And when the dart got stuck, that's what he was going to study, right? So now he goes to the ballet academy. Yeah, he tries hard, but I mean, he has some problems though. I mean, he weighs like 135 kilos. But he wears a well with 147 centimeters height, so he looks like a huge meatball with his red dress and Wellington boots. So, but he really wants to do well in this ballet thing, so he joined the ballet team on Öland. Yeah. And they actually are a very good ballet team. They dance in the Swedish Premier Ballet League. Yeah. And it's quite interesting to see the difference between the big cities and the outbacks, like because like the big city teams, like you know the Malmö FF ballet team, they dance over here at the Evida or whatever it's called stadium, and you have IFK Göteborg, they dance at the Ullevi, and you have AIK from Stockholm, they're dancing at this Friends Arena. My son's team, they called Southern Öland Leg Kickers. They dance in Gustafsson's gravel pit. I mean, it works quite well in the summer when it's sunny and so it gets a bit dusty, right? But you can dance there. But when the autumn comes and the rain comes and everything, it's just like a huge mud pit. So you can't really that. Hence the Wellington boots, because you have to wear them. It looks so stupid with two teams walking around in this mud. And they try to do this swan lake by Tchaikovsky. I came from Stockholm, was there, and then one of the guys was going to do this thing in Swan Lake. And it fell right into one of these big sinkholes. So they tried to pull him up, but they couldn't do it. He was stuck there. So they went and tried to get the tractor to pull him out. But that didn't work either. So they tried the whole fucking day to get him out there, and then they just gave up and went home. And they had to catch the bus from Mörbylånga to Kalmar. So they just left him there. It was quite fun for the villagers though, because it was like a tourist attraction, so they can go there on Fridays and Saturdays and feed the Stockholm kid. Yeah. Oh, it's a Stockholm kid there. Oh, have you heard? And they came on mopeds from a place called Glömminge on the other side of the line. I mean, people in Glömminge, they're so stupid, so they just went into the missed Mörbylånga and ended up in Kalmarsund. So they're just floating around there now. Yeah. So that's about that. Yeah. So anyway, so they left him there, and they were feeding him, and it was a tourist attraction and everything. And it was quite nice because they can go there and talk with him about anything, and he couldn't do anything about it. He was stuck there. So they had, do you know who came second in talent this week? As if he cared. But he had to sit there. But then when the winter came and the snow fell and the ice, then they killed him. Yeah, because they thought that was the most humane thing. So, abortions. So, for or against? You are from Karlskrona, right? Yeah, Blekinge. Yeah, we hate people from Blekinge. They fish outside the island and steal our herrings. We usually have them when we do this herring sack dance at Christmas. You can't do that anymore because you stole them. So anyway, but what's your opinion on abortions? For or against? For. You? For or against? Yeah, I'm for abortions as well. Because I have a twin brother who is aborted. We keep him in a glass jar on a shelf in the basement, right next to mother and father. And we bring him up on Christmas and on birthdays, because we think that he shouldn't sit down there in the glass jar when it's his birthday. So, yeah. I have another brother as well, a half-brother. Half-brother, both mom and dad are the same, but he's amputated from the waist down. That's my fun. Yeah, his children call him Daddy nowadays. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about. I had a friend who was quite a religious guy, and he hated his wife. And he wanted to divorce her, but he couldn't because, marriage is supposed to be until death do your part. So he couldn't do that. And he couldn't kill her either, because that's also against the 10 Commandments, one of them, I don't know which one. But you shan't kill, or something like that. So he couldn't do that either, so he said, well, fuck this, I have to commit suicide then. So So he tried. So he took a rope and tied it up in this lamp thing in the ceiling, and he put himself on the chair and put the noose around his neck and then jumped down. And nothing happened because he had two long ropes. So then he said, well, now what are we going to do now? So he smeared himself, he took off all his clothes, so he was naked, smeared himself with lingonberry jam and honey, and he went out and sat under a tree, waiting to be killed by a bear. I don't know how much you know about Öland. But the last bear on the Öland was shot in 1863. So we sat there for like 5 or 6 hours, and I said, no, time to go home and watch TV. So he just went away, went home, crossed the street, got run over by a bus and died. Shit happens. I have a sister as well. She's quite depressed now because her son died. He was playing hide and seek with the other children, and he was hiding in the washing machine. But I think she's overdoing this. I mean, she's still fertile. She can just get a new kid. Or maybe she should go for twins, just to have one spare. On the safe side. I have a friend. I had a friend who had leprosy. You know what leprosy is? Do you know what leprosy is? Spetälska in Swedish. Leprosy. Yeah, she had leprosy. So she sneezed and her head fell off. So she died. True story. My wife has cancer. No, wait. No, not cancer. What's that other thing? Chlamydia. Yeah. My wife has chlamydia. Yeah. And still she claims I never give her any surprises for her birthday. Yeah. Is it okay if I talk a bit more? Yeah. Because I mentioned my wife. So she's been, we've been married now for 30 years. Yeah. But it's not as bad as it sounds. I mean, after the first 25 years, you just resign and give up. And then it's more like a slow journey towards death. Some short breaks for high blood pressure and diabetes. So we met at the H&M lingerie department, where she was trying out some women's underwear. And so was I. So we, but it's quite fun though. But after 30 years, we still have these cute nicknames for each other. She calls me her little teddy bear because I'm so cute and ugly. Very good. Yeah, ugly. Yeah, not ugly, but ugly. And I call her my little pussycat. Because she smells like cat piss. And you know, you're in a relationship, right? With each other? With each other? Yes. So I just do it. I'm not a magician or something. You have to solve your problems yourself. I can't just do this. No, but anyway, so where was I? Yeah, because when you start to be together, it's so, as a guy in this relationship, when she moves into you, you can lie awake at the night when she is falling asleep, and you can hear After 30 years, it's not that nice anymore. It's more like sleeping in a sawmill or somewhere. Like. And you know these new cushions you bought, the new pillows you bought, with this polyester fillings? They're quite useless. You can't choke anyone with those. Yeah. So, but anyway, so we're talking about, but she's still the love of my life, right? It says a lot about my life. She's still the love of my life, so I wanted to do something special for her birthday. So, I mean, I fixed some really good dinner. Like we have this small potato balls to the hamburgers instead of potato chips. Because I think that's just lifting the... And then I rented a DVD that tells you how old we are. We still watch DVDs because we haven't found out how to download things from this cloud or whatever it's called. So we had rented a DVD called Young American Pussies. Yeah, because I know she likes cats. We watched this DVD 3 times. We never saw one cat. It's stupid. Yeah, and then I wanted to give her something really, really good for her birthday. And you know, that's a tip for you though. Because you know, like perfume, jewelry, and makeup and such shit, they get it on free samples at the body shop. They can go and get it themselves. So I wanted to give her something that you can use in her everyday life instead. Yeah. Anal beads. That's what I'm going to give her. Do you know what anal beads are? Do you know that? Yeah. Do you know what anal beads are? Yeah, she lashes huge, right? But for the rest of you, I can explain what it is. They're like some small balls or beads and a piece of string. And you're supposed to push them up your button, like that, and then pull them out one by one. And that's supposed to give you some sort of sexual arousal. I mean, to me it sounds more like constipation. And they're so expensive. I mean, 495 Swedish kronor at Clas Ohlson. So I thought, I'm a handy guy, so I make them myself. Out of acorns and dental floss. And it's important if you want to try this at home, use acorns. Yeah, because tiny cones fertilize ground. Yeah. So I'm going to finish off now. I'm going to talk about pets now. So we take a sort of a bit softer theme to end with. Okay? Because it's been a bit rude. We've been talking about sex toys and things. So let's finish off so you go home and say, oh, that was a nice guy. He was talking about pets. Because did you know that if you pump compressed air into the bottom of a guinea pig, its eyes pop out? We learned that by mistake really last Christmas. We tried it with Rover as well, our pet parakeet. But it wasn't the same at all. It was like feathers everywhere. And the beak just flew across the room like and laid itself to the kitchen wall. So that's where we hang our oven mitts now. And with this picture, I say goodbye. My name is Tomas Ahlbeck.